and check on these kids, because sometimes they're not educated and then they gotta work these long hours to make up pay. It's all like so many things built into why some of these kids aren't making it, and we can't just force it on the parents, because my mother went to college, but doesn't mean every child out there, parents are educated to a point where they can help them. You can't help everybody.
So real quick, so I know like
identify with that, because my mother raised 7 children and she went to work every day.
Well, you know what? I was a parent. My kids grown up now. I was the only one in the house supporting. I worked wherever I could work, whenever I could. Whoever could babysit for me, help me, which I had 3 men that was good to me, that looked in for this one when that one wasn't there. A lot of people don't have that.
You don't have that anymore.
You don't have that. And I was the type of mother that when you came and told me that my children or child was doing something, I was on that child. I didn't go and ask oh, did you do it? What do you expect a child to say? That they go do it? That they did it? No, it's not happening. So, you know, I had a lot of help with the Lord and my neighbors.
It takes a village.
My neighbors helped me out very much. So if I didn't have my son today is a lawyer. He wouldn't have been one. My other son is a supervisor, Jacob Chavis, and we've been there 27 years. But I had help. I had help because I could not do it. I couldn't do it.
so we have to. So one thing that we have to keep in mind is like at the end of the day, what's fair? Is it fair that I went to a middle class high school and that I was, and they told me like, here's how you get to college, here's how you apply, here's what you do, the school told me this. Or is it fair that a Black Latino student goes to high school here in New York City and that's not even a conversation? Like at the end, is it fair that, I got, world-class computers, and then this child here doesn't have computers to work on at all, right? Like at the end, it's like, let's talk about like what's fair and what do you want, right? This is really much a process of like, what is your vision? Like, what is your ideal education, right? And so that's why I came to kind of get those ideas from you. Like, what ideally, right? You know that whatever's happening right now is not working, but what ideally would you want, right? What do you want your child to know, to learn, to do before they graduate from high school? And I'm here to write down your ideas. So you tell me your ideas, I'm writing them down.
Well, there's one thing that I do for myself. I volunteer to babysit when a mother needs a mother and without pay. I've done it.
So what would your vision for public education be?
Small classroom size.
Small.
Smaller classrooms.
Better teachers.
Certified teacher.
Certified teachers. Keep yelling them out.
More resources.
Safety.
Safety. Environment. Okay. What do you want your children to learn? Like what kind of like knowledge?
We want it to be
Foreign
well-rounded.
language? What's that?
Well-rounded. We need them to be challenged because there's not enough challenge for these kids.
Learn their history, not his story, but their history.
We need teachers to go to teaching college.
Straight teachers.
We need teachers to go to teaching college and not just.
Not so strict, but militant teachers about their job.
Yeah, we need teachers to go to teaching college.
Caring teachers.
Not
Caring teachers. They got kids. Not just about making money. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Not just about making money. We need teachers to care because our kids probably been through rough times than the teacher. All right? Yes. Teachers that can teach.
It's like hiding, that's what it is. Caring teachers? How about someone from home yet. Anything else about what you would want for your perfect education for your child?
Perfect world.
How would you make that?
No more crime, no more idiots. That's right.
The teachers need better benefits.
Stop it. We need public libraries that will open to, longer hours.